Wednesday, April 22nd, and this will actually be the last lesson before your quiz on Friday. Tomorrow will be review, and tomorrow there will also be our flex time hours. But so I believe today is the 22nd, and we are doing 5.4 day 4, and we're covering example 7. And everything's kind of led us up here. And our goal will be, or should you choose to accept, for those of you that appreciate that saying I make all the time, is that we will be able to solve trigonometric equations over a specified interval using our sum difference formulas. So we're going to use those sum difference formulas, and we're going to solve equations. And we're just going to do one example and then one your turn. So yeah. The first example we'll do the cosine of x plus pi minus sine of x plus pi equals 0 for x over the interval between 0 and 2 pi. So the first thing we have are two different, well, they're both sum formulas, and then we're going to subtract them. So I'm going to apply the sum formula for cosine. And if I recall, it'll be cosine x cosine pi minus sine x sine pi. And then we're going to do the sine one. And I'm going to put a subtraction sign here and bracket or a parentheses so we get that. And sine is different but the same. So this is sine x cosine pi plus cosine x sine pi. And then I'm going to distribute this negative through. Some of you maybe can do it in one step, but it sometimes gets a little bit confusing because there seems to be a lot of them. So I almost always, if it's a subtraction problem, just distribute. And then minus cosine x sine pi plus, and it equals 0. Sometimes things cancel out. Not in this case. So now we need to unit circleize. So the cosine of pi, that's -1. So this becomes cosine of x times -1 minus, well, the sine of pi is 0. So this is going to go away. Sine of x times 0. And then this is minus sine of x times cosine of pi, we said it was -1, and then we said this one will probably go away. Cosine of x times 0. So we get negative cosine x plus sine x equals 0. I'm going to add cosine. And I end up with where sine of x equals cosine of x on the unit circle. So where is that? Right. At our 45 degrees, our pi over 4. So x equals pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. And so that's it. Sometimes this will be at sine equals root 3 over 2, and then you go there. But when you get two different trig, go there. Okay, so here's your turn. You guys get green. Hopefully that's okay. I'm looking, and we're still on the screen. Awesome. You're going to have cosine of pi over 3 plus x plus cosine of pi over 3 minus x, and it equals root 3 over 2. And we're also going to do x between 0 and 2 pi. So pause your videos, give it a shot, and then come back. So apply the formulas. This is not cosine, this is sine. And then this is add, so it'll still be cosine pi over 3 cosine x plus sine pi over 3 sine x equals root 3 over 2. Oh, look, I have a minus sine pi over 3 sine x and a positive 1. So these guys will cancel out. And I'm left with 2 cosine pi over 3 times cosine of x equals root 3 over 2. And what is cosine of pi over 3? Oh, that's 1/2. So I get 2 times 1/2 times cosine of x equals root 3 over 2. Oh, so 2 times 1/2 is just 1. So we get cosine of x equals root 3 over 2. Cosine, that is at pi over 6. And 11 pi over 6. Hope you got that. Oh, there you go. Give tonight's homework a shot. Have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow at Flex. I do have email office hours today, which just means you can email me and I'll respond immediately. But you can always email me and I will try and respond as quickly as possible. All right. Miss you guys. Bye.